Estás entrando a la experiencia Latino Radio TV a través de este stream. No olvides que también puedes escucharnos a través de nuestra aplicación Latino Radio TV, bajándola directamente de iOS o Android.
Soy Royo y puedes verme en vivo todos los lunes a las 3 de la tarde, tiempo de Texas, y a las 4, hora de Florida.
Por Facebook y YouTube. Then, while you're driving home from work in the afternoon, you can listen to my show on LatinoRadioTV.com every Monday, 6:30 p.m. Florida time, 5:30 p.m. Texas time. Come experience Actitud y Pasión with Royo. Y recuerda,
Tienes una cita con Royo. Cada lunes nos vemos.
Sigue con nosotros. Vive la magia Latino Radio TV.
hey, how's it going? ¿Cómo les va? Este es Royo. This is Royo with Latino Radio TV and Actitud y Pasión. How's it going? Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. Muy buenos lunes para todos ustedes. This is going to be a fabulous week. We're getting close to the end of the year. Se está acabando el año, so hay que apurarnos y hacer las cosas que tenemos que hacer, ¿verdad? So guys, what's going on with you guys? Let me make sure that everything's flowing over here on the live pages. I got, let's see here, I have the Actitud y Pasión page is going live, and Latino Radio TV page is going live. And man, everything's going live. So everything's pretty cool here. What am I going? Yeah, there we go. I can see myself now. And let me take this message off. I'll answer your messages in a little bit. So here we go. Hector, how's it going? Thank you for checking in. There we go. So we're live on all three pages. And so, yeah, let me put Hector's comment right here. Thank you, Hector. How's it going? You doing all right? Hope you're feeling much better, my friend. Yeah, the weather kind of got really cool, and then it seemed like it was like 68 degrees in Brownsville this morning, and now the sun's come out, and Brownsville's crazy. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's just, you know, it starts raining, and, you know, but man, we don't get a lot of rain, but when we do, man, we're in an area that floods a lot. We're actually below sea level. Estamos bien cerca al mar, al Golfo, y so los hundemos muy poquito con cualquier lluviznita y ya estamos abajo de agua. Tenemos un chiste que hay una área que le damos las cuatro esquinas, son cuatro calles principales que tocan ahí y normalmente se hunde, y tenemos un chiste que dijimos, sí, vamos a ir a la pesca a las cuatro esquinas, ya tengo mi barco listo para las cuatro esquinas y cosas así, because, you know, es un problema, it's a problem, right, Hector? Yeah, yes, definitely. He says, yes, sir, feeling better. Was out in the sun on Saturday, powering up. Yes, actually, you know what? I walked outside about an hour ago, and I just stood out there in the sun. Guys, if you are feeling sick, man, definitely get yourself outside and get some sun. We need that vitamin D to connect with our system. And we need it. I mean, I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was telling me, man, I'm feeling under the weather and this and that. And that's the first thing I told her is get you some sun. So María Teresa, agarra sol, ojalá que te sientas mejor. So yeah, during these times, especially these COVID times, eat oranges. We need a lot of vitamin C. We need vitamin D. And somebody told me, some expert told me actually, that if you eat your oranges outside where the sun is hitting you, you get greater benefit. Hey, that's what an expert told me, and I'm going to stick with that, you know. So yeah. So great, man. So as you know, the name of the show today is, let me put it down here. Where is it? It's 5 golden rings And today is December the 5th. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why I picked this title, 5 Golden Rings. And of course, the other part of the question would be, or the other part of the thing would be, are you balanced for 2023? And I think of balance, and I go back to the movie of the Karate Kid. You know, in the Karate Kid, there was a lot of talk about balance. Estamos balanceados en nuestras vidas, ¿verdad? So there was a lot of talk about being balanced. I don't have, I remember Danielson saying, I don't have balance with Ali. You know, he was having a situation with his girlfriend, and he didn't feel like he was balanced with her. You know, even in the newer movies, there's talk about balance. There are exercises on balance and all of this. And in balance, we must have our life in balance. We must have our life in check. And so we're moving into the new year, 2023, and we need to feel like, man, we're going in there and we're going to guess. Hey, 4 calling birds, 3 friends, said 2 turtle duck, and a partridge in a pear tree. Right. Those are the some one of the verses, or a couple of verses, I guess, that you constantly sing the 12 days of Christmas. They're 12 days, son 12 días de Navidad. Pero el punto donde pega es donde dice 5 golden rings, y luego se va 4 calling birds, 3 friends, 2 turtle dogs, and a partridge in a pear tree. So es una canción que se oye todo el tiempo en Navidad aquí en los Estados Unidos. So it's a lot of fun. I remember la cantábamos cuando estábamos chiquitos. We used to sing it when we were little. We used to have fun, and sometimes we would sing it to see how fast we could sing, because de 12 I don't even know how many. I remember 12 lords of leaping, 11 pipers piping, 10 ladies dancing, 9 quién sabe qué. And I mean, it just keeps going. But I always remember 5 golden rings. Y the golden rings, you know, pues qué son los anillos, you know, what are the rings of life? You know, we have these 5 golden rings, right? We have the 5 golden rings, and you know, in life, we have rings, you know, like I have a ring here that I'm wearing, and this ring was made to me by a friend of mine. His name's Luis. He's part of a group with his wife Ana, that are part of the group of La Gata Negra, which she at some point will come and guarantee you. And he works with silver, and he made this ring for me. This is a ring that I like to put on my ring. Just to have a ring there, you know. I had another one. I used to have another pinky ring. I like rings, you know, but those are rings, you know. So actually, let me show you a couple of pictures here. And let's get started with this, and what I guess what it could be. I mean, hold on. Let me. No, not that one. Hold on. Let me see. Let me start with this. We're gonna go with the 5 golden rings. Here we go. 5 golden rings, and that's part of what we're gonna talk about today, guys. 5 golden rings, right? And so let's stop sharing that, and let's pull this one aside, and me show you the one I really want to start with here, which should have been that one, right? But I guess it wasn't. And so here we go. I need to get it out. No, not that one. No, not that one either. And here we go. And I want to start with this one here. And this one here, this is a promise ring. Un anillo de compromiso. No, un anillo de promesa. Un anillo de promesa. Es un anillo que se le da a un caballero, se la da a su novia, you know, con un futuro, o sea, con una promesa que despuesito en tiempo se le va a dar su anillo de compromiso, y que después a lo mejor se casen. So it's a promise ring that, you know, hey, I'm giving you this promise ring that, you know, in the near future, you're going to get an engagement ring from me, and then hopefully, you know, things go right and we're going to get married. So it's a promise ring. But the thing is the promise, you know, es una promesa, ¿verdad? Una promesa de anillo. And so a lot of times, you know, we have promises. Promises are done. As you said, the five golden rings are the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the sky. Very good, Hector. Hector dice que los cinco anillos son tierra, madre tierra, el sol, la luna, las estrellas y el cielo. Wow. Y vamos a hablar de diferentes tipos de anillos. Ahorita vamos a empezar con lo tradicional, ¿verdad, Hector? So actually, Hector, this is really good because la tierra, el sol, la luna, las estrellas y el cielo, ¿verdad? O sea, the sky, el cielo, las nubes, todo eso, todo tan en balance, todo tan balance perfecto. Everything in those items that Hector pointed out with us, earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, is all in great balance. You know, it's part of the balance of the universe. Everything around us is in great balance. We're the ones that are out of balance most of the time. And so, you know, we have this thing and we have the promise. You know, the promise ring is given because somebody makes a promise to somebody else. You know, it's a promise ring. And I think the only one that really gets that one is the women. The man normally gives the woman a promise ring, you know. And so that's one ring that you might get in life. You want to talk about several rings that you might get in life. So men normally don't get a promise ring, but they may get other jewelry as part of the affection and things like that, you know. But a promise ring is especially given to a young lady, right? Now let's talk about another ring. Let's talk about another ring. Okay, another ring that we can talk about is definitely, is it this one? No, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Is it this one? No, not that one, not that one. Is it this one? No, definitely not that one. Hold on, guys. I'll get to it. I'll get I'm getting the same one over. No, Mumbakela. You know what? I need to go to over here then. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I need to go over here and then I can share this guy. I'll let the screen two. Let me just go to screen two and pull this one out of here. And let me go there and let me share that. There you go. I'm going to have to share it this way. So anyway, this is what we call an engagement ring, you know, an engagement ring. And, you know, again, that is something that, again, the promise ring has been given. There's been a promise. Obviously, the promises have been kept. And all of a sudden, the man gives the woman, again, the man gives the woman another ring. And this one is the engagement ring. Now you're engaged and you commit that, you know, in the near future, you're both will get married. So the engagement ring, a sign of, you know, commitment, you know, and that you're going to move forward in your plans to see a greater plan, you know, to see a greater plan. And that is so cool. That is so cool. Dice Hector, he said, my favorite ring is onion rings. Oh man, I was reading that so serious. He said, dice Hector, mi anillo favorito son los anillos de zanahorias. You know, I don't know. ¿Cómo se dicen en español los anillos de zanahoria? Like French fries, but they're onion rings. Son onion rings. I guess it's the same because it's universals. So onion rings. I like that one, Hector. That's funny, man. Well, then I'm going to take Cheerios. But it's true. So you have your promise ring, you have your engagement ring, and so on, right? Now let's go to a third one because we want to hurry through. I want to move along through this rings. Really cool. And of course, then comes, I keep hitting that one. And then of course comes this one. And I think this one is very, very important here. You know, again, we can see here the white dress. We can see the gentleman's got his suit on, his cufflinks, and you know, it's you know, beautiful hands, by the way, on both male and female. But it's, you know, with this ring, I do wed. with this ring I do it. This is a marriage ceremony. This is a commitment for a life journey. This is a commitment to create eternal happiness between two people, and hopefully that happiness lasts throughout their lives. So a wedding ring, un anillo de matrimonio, wow, expresa mucha importancia. Es una gran abertura a la felicidad, a un viaje que va a traer un futuro brillante, hermoso, feliz, ¿verdad? So, es lo que significa ese anillo, ¿verdad? Que con este anillo me caso contigo, con ese anillo prometo, comprometo y te doy mi vida, ¿verdad? Es lo que se requiere esa foto, ¿verdad? So we have the promise ring, the engagement ring, and now we have the wedding rings. And everybody more or less knows of those rings. And of course, Hector's told us about the onion rings, so those are nice, right? But now let me come back to another ring. And this is a ring that not too many people get. The other ones, well, the man also gets a wedding band. So that's probably the first time that a man actually gets a ring, because a man normally doesn't get a promise ring. A man normally doesn't get an engagement ring, but a man would probably do get an engagement ring. I mean, a wedding band. And so the woman gets the wedding ring, and the man gets the wedding band. And so that is also his commitment of that. It says that it's done in a circle because a circle has no end, and it keeps going. And so it's love that's infinite, that lives throughout the ages, right? So the story of the wedding band and the wedding ring. But there's another ring, all right? And so what is this other ring? Let me show you this other ring that the other ring could be. And the other ring, oh, not that one again. A ver, ¿dónde está? Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Yeah, here we go. And here it is. Here comes this dude here. And the next ring is one that we all can get. This one is one that we all can get. And this is a ring that you start as a kid and you're working towards the ring. Now, kids don't know this. Kids do not know that they're working for this ring. This ring you get at the end of your high school year. Sometimes you get a ring like this at the end of a college career or at the end of a university career where you get your degrees, But what it is, it's a high school ring. And a lot of us have those. I have mine somewhere. A high school ring, or when you graduate from college or you graduate from university, you get a university ring. By the way, this gentleman is showing us here and he's proud of it, is that he is showing us a university ring. I think it's the University of Texas at Austin ring, and it's like, so we work hard for this ring. You work hard for every ring you get in life. You meet a girl and you work hard to maintain a good relationship, that you work hard to buy her a promise ring, that you give her, that you're going to honor her and you're going to keep her, and that you're going to, be her best friend and all that and move on. And you give her that promise ring. You work hard to buy an engagement ring. Engagement rings are not cheap. Los anillos de compromiso, wow, están caros. Y un hombre trabaja duro para conseguir ese anillo, para dárselo a su novia, para decirle, este es nuestro anillo de compromiso y los vamos a casar en cierta cantidad de días o de meses o semanas, en fin. So, se trabaja duro para conseguir ese anillo. Luego, el anillo del casamiento también. Aquí ya los dos a lo mejor están trabajando para, how many carats do I want? Quiero un anillo de un carat, 2 carats. ¿Cómo lo quiero? You know, qué diseño? It's like, wow. You know, so you're working together, you're working hard at it, and you buy the wedding band and you buy the wedding ring, and man, it costs you work. It costs you work. Same thing with your high school ring, your college ring, your university ring. You have worked hard to get to that ring, and you display it with proud, with character. I mean, at the universities, guys, I don't know, they have special ceremonies for the rings, and you know, it's a ring ceremony, and they make a big deal. And we might not think about that it's a big deal, but to those that graduate and they share with the joy of, you know, being part of it, it's definitely an exclamation mark in their career, you know. But there's still another ring that you can get in life. And let me show you this other ring that a lot of us will not get. I hate to tell you this, but a lot of us will not get this ring. And this ring is, where is which one? Is it this one? Nope, not that one. I will come up with the, well, you know what? Let me just X this one out, X that one out, and X that one out, and here it is. Aquí lo vamos a traer, el anillo que muchas personas no logran. El anillo que muchas personas no logran. Ay, 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 aquí lo tengo y no me sale. El anillo que muchas personas no logran. ¿Dónde está? Ah, here it is. Here it is. The ring that a lot of people do not get. And this is what they call a super, is either bowl ring. In this case, we have a picture of Michael Jordan, which he's holding 6 championship rings. Very few people in the world have a championship ring. You know, you're part of a football team like the Dallas Cowboys, Washington Redskins, whoever they are. But the Cowboys have earned championship rings before, right? Michael Jordan is NBA. Yeah, that's right. 6 championship rings. He's considered the best basketball players of all time, you know. But his story is that when he first started and he was actually in college and they didn't pick him to be part of the team because he was not that great. He was not that great. And you go figure, he had many failures in life, all about basketball, and here he becomes the best basketball player of all times because he worked hard to become the best. He was ready to open up a new chapter in his life. And we are all coming into a new chapter in our lives because here comes 2023. 2023 is coming. El año 2023 ahí viene. Y tenemos que estar preparados. Y Michael Jordan, cuando él empezó a jugar básquetbol, ya de grande, en colegio, no lo escogieron para el equipo. Imagínense, no escoger al mejor jugador de todo el tiempo de básquetbol y no lo escogieron para el equipo. Pero él no se rindió. Se puso a trabajar más duro, trabajó en su juego y logró los metas que muchos se hubieran rajado. Many would have quit when they were told you can't be part of the team. Many of them. Yeah. Doesn't Shaq have 6? Don't know 2. Yeah. Shaq's another one, right? Shaq's another one. But they were talking about, 2 different ones, right? Pero yeah, Zach's another one that also has 6, 2 and 4. Because he's been part of two different teams, ¿verdad? But again, talent. But at some point, you get to a point y se cierra la puerta. The door closes. Sorry. Knock, knock. Sorry. You can't come in. Knock, knock. You don't belong here. Knock, knock. You don't have the requirements to come in here. Knock, knock. You are of a different color. Knock, knock. No hablas inglés. Knock, knock. Vete de aquí. Y acabo, ¿qué es lo que pasa? Que no te rindes. And you keep going. Te sigues moviendo, sigues practicando lo que tú quieres lograr y lo logras. So, are you ready for 2023? ¿Estás preparado para el 2023? ¿Qué pasa, Raúl? ¿Qué tal, Raúlito? ¿Cómo te va? Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, yeah, it's true. We get a ring, dice Hector, we get it ringing in the ear. That's true. Las orejas, ¿verdad? But it's true, guys. Y so the thing here is this, guys. The 5 rings, here's another 5 rings too, that I just wanted to add. It is said that the 5 rings, like Hector said, that his 5 rings, he says the 5 rings are Earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the sky. Que los 5 anillos son la tierra, el sol, la luna, las estrellas y el cielo. Les voy a dar otros 5 anillos, que son the senses, the human senses. We have the ring of touch, sight, hearing, smell, and taste. These are the 5 basic human senses. That we can consider these the 5 rings as well. Now, King Henry VIII, el rey Henry VIII, no sé cómo se dice Henry en español, no sé, pero él salió con 5 anillos diferentes. Henry VIII came out with 5 different rings, and these were inward rings. And he said that one of the rings was instinct. Another ring was imagination. Another ring was fantasy. Ooh, like that one. Another ring was elimination. And another ring was memory. And, this was so cool. I mean, different people throughout history has come out with the concept of the 5 golden rings. No más que Michael's, he wanted to be better than everybody. He tiene 6 anillos, ¿verdad? Pero the 5 golden rings, when all 10, the 5 senses and the 5 inward traits are joined together, o sea, get touch, sight, hearing, smell, taste, instinct, imagination, fantasy, elimination, and memory, when we use all those 10 together, or when they all are used in our lives, it is said that we have balance, that we are in what they call healthy psyche, And so when we are completely in tune with the physical reality and our deep understandings in our hearts, we are likely to be quite balanced. We're going to be like that. We will be like what Daniel was afterwards. He found balance. It could be the 5th day. Today is the 5th day of December, the 5th day of Christmas. And this points out towards a more enlightened way of looking and living in the coming new year and opening the doors to the things to come. So guys, with that, the show's not over, but I'm going to take a little commercial break for Latino Radio TV, actually also for my show, and then for Latino Radio TV. So I will be right back. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Estás entrando a la experiencia Latino Radio TV a
Well, we're back, and you know what? I was going to give you another commercial, so here it goes, una vez, because I forgot to give you the Latino Radio TV commercial.
Hola, ¿qué tal, mi gente latino? Estás conectado a Latino Radio TV. Sigue nuestra programación y conoce a las personas que están detrás del micrófono. Aquí en Latino Radio TV, la radio que conecta contigo. ¿Cómo nos puedes conocer? A través de Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube y Twitter. ¿Quiénes somos? Latino Radio TV. Descarga nuestra aplicación para iOS y Android y escucha nuestra música variada hoy mismo. Claro que sí, nosotros somos la estación que te conecta, Latino Radio TV.
And we're back. Sorry about that, man. No sé qué tengo ahora, se me zafó la cosa. No, pero qué bueno que estamos aquí todos festejando este gran lunes, el día 5 de diciembre, en donde se celebra tradicionalmente, pues no es tradición, pero es parte de la canción que son los 12 días de Navidad y es el 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds, 3 friendship, 2 turtle dove, and a partridge in a pear tree. So, ¿verdad? So, tenemos balance en nuestra vida. Te estamos preparando para el 2023. Vamos a abrir esa puerta y vamos a entrar con una actitud, todo el tiempo actitud y pasión, con una actitud de que el 2023 va a ser un año fabuloso, va a ser un año de felicidad, va a ser un año de gozo, va a ser un año de buen negocio, va a ser un año de éxito, va a ser un año de mejor salud, va a ser un año de mejores relaciones, va a ser un año de buenas, bonitas amistades, va a ser un año de más conocimiento, va a ser un año de componer o inventar o traer al mundo algo que nosotros creamos para alguien más. No sé qué será, pero todo eso está al cruzar, al terminar el año 2022 y empieza el 2023. Pero ahorita podemos empezar a abrir esa puerta. Nos podemos estar preparando para estar listos para el 2023. ¡Wow! Imagine that. Pero a veces hay cosas que tenemos que hacer. There's things we got to do. Y una de las cosas, some of the things we need closure. We need closure from 2023. We need closure perhaps from things in our past. We need closure perhaps from things in the lives that we've lived before, or a relationship we left, or perhaps a death. You know, we all need some kind of closure, something, anything, a sign, a person, a place, a memory, something to remind us that it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of 2022 because 2023 is going to be awesome. It's okay to let go of a relationship that's gone bad because in the future you may find or you will find a better person that will love you, respect you, treasure you, hug you, cherish you, and give you exactly what you want. Está bien dejar una persona atrás que te está causando daño y abrir la puerta o esperar a que llegue alguien más que realmente te va a respetar, que realmente te va a amar, que realmente te va a abrazar y desear que quiere estar contigo el resto de tu vida porque te desea todo lo mejor. Es importante y tenemos que cerrar la puerta a esas relaciones que ya no sirven, que ya no nos vale la pena tener. It's okay to move on. We all need this revelation sometimes. Tenemos que realizar que esto es algo que necesitamos que conocer, que saber, que tener en mente, porque a veces nos tenemos que dar permiso de cerrar una puerta. Sí, es verdad. A veces te tienes que dar permiso de cerrar una puerta porque ahí estás en una relación mala. Ahí estás. You're there in a bad relationship, whether it's a business relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's whatever it is, a friendship even. You know, you're there with friends that are just dragging you down and not letting you grow, but you don't want to let go. And it's okay. I'm telling you today, it's okay to let go of these situations, you know, because they're not going to benefit you and they're just draining you, you know. So it's okay to move on. We need a place and we need peace from the past and hope for the future. We deserve so much more than we think we do. You deserve so much more than you think you do. Tú mereces mucho más de lo que tú piensas que mereces. Y estoy hablando de cosas buenas. Tú mereces todas las cosas buenas porque te lo mereces y quizás no piensas que lo puedes tener. Sí lo puedes tener. You deserve it, right? You definitely deserve it. Porque la vida es amor y amor es la vida. Life is love and love is life. And sometimes we need to learn to leave certain things behind. Y a veces tenemos que aprender a dejar ciertas cosas allá atrás. In order to grow, in order to process it all. ¿Por qué dejar las cosas atrás? Para crecer, para convertirnos en lo que debemos de convertirnos, en convertirnos y llegar a nuestro destino. Does that make sense? The meaning of it all is simple. Todo esto es fácil. We must always welcome the end of things in order to welcome the beginning. Tenemos que aceptar el final de las cosas para poder dar la bienvenida a un nuevo principio. Un nuevo principio con gente, con un nuevo trabajo, con nuevas amistades, con nuevos miembros de la familia, quizás con la misma familia o con lugares. Pero acuérdense que no todo dura toda la vida. Not everything lasts forever. And it's up to you and it's up to me to take the concept of forever and make it last long enough while we are here. I'll say that again. It's up to you, it's up to me, it's up to us to take the concept of forever and make it last long enough while we are still here. Wow. That's what makes it beautiful. The fact that we all have the ability to close a door while opening up a new one, even when we don't know what's going to really happen. And guys, I just want to encourage you to be ready. 2023 must be different. Must be different in whatever way you want to change it. You have a great relationship, keep it. Keep it going. Keep it going strong. Perhaps there's bad friendship relationships. Get rid of them. Perhaps there's a business that hasn't gone just the right way. Get rid of whatever is not allowing you to keep it going and keep going forward. You had love and passion for what you were doing. Get back to the root of what that was, whatever it was. Saludos a Silvia de Argentina. ¿Cómo te va, Silvia? ¿Cómo te va este día? Qué bonita y qué bueno. La cosa es que tenemos que abrir la puerta al 2023 con todo lo que carguenos. Dice, sorry for hitting the big, sorry I was hitting the big like button. Yes, definitely. Yeah, me voy a poner como Erasmo, right? Hit that like button. No, también. But dice Hector, yeah, balance is very important. Balance is very important. And it's all about balance. You know, we talked about the 5 golden rings, but those just give us a little bit of where we need to be, you know, some traits. But really, we need to let go sometimes. And it's okay. I was talking to a friend this morning. Estaba hablando con un amigo esta mañana. Y está pasando por una situación en su vida y dice, yo estoy preparado para que ya mi papá ya está viejito y ya pues se me hace que no va a durar mucho y está diciendo, ya estoy preparado para que él ya descanse. Y está en una situación en de lo querían llevar porque ya estaba sufriendo mucho, you know, o sea, ¿cómo se dice? Like pull the plug type of deal. Pero qué bueno que él fue bien fuerte y decidió y convenció a la familia que vamos a esperarnos. No sabemos. Y fíjense que realmente el Señor se mejoró. Y me estaba platicando eso. Pero como quieran, no sé, mejor va a durar una semana, mejor un mes, a lo mejor 2 meses, pero él en su corazón y en su mente ya está preparado. Y tenemos que dejar ir. Cuando llegan esas cosas, tenemos esas situaciones en nuestras vidas, tenemos que dejar ir y acordarnos de las memorias que hemos creado. You know, when time of death comes, we need to remember that, hey, you know what? We need to remember the good times that we cherish, that we built, that we created with that person that has passed away, and keep them in our hearts. I always say that. You know, my dad passed away 6 years ago, and he lives in my heart. He doesn't lie in the cemetery. Yes, physically, yes. But, hey, I could care less about that spot because he lives in my heart. And that's what matters, you know. And I talk about him a lot, and you know, we say jokes, my mom and I, about him, and you know, we tell him, hey, you know, wake up, come on, it's time to go eat, and you know, that kind of deal, because he's in our hearts. Death has not won, and as long as we keep people alive, they'll live forever. You know, other people that live forever are authors. Authors live forever because they write stuff, and the readings and the writings are there for generations and generations to read. Musicians, composers, their music is played over and over and over and over and over again. My dad's favorite artist was Pedro Infante. Pedro Infante has passed away, but we still listen to his music. In fact, this morning I was listening to some of Pedro Infante's music and thinking of my dad. We were sharing a moment together, my dad and I. And so, you know, we keep them alive through the things that they love. So, guys, as we go into 2023, let's make sure that we're balanced. Let's make sure that we can close doors that need to be closed so that we can open new doors, so that we can open 23 with a understanding that we're going to be different. We're going to be happier. We're going to be joyful. We're going to be successful. Our business is going to grow. You're going to bring that passion that you first had back. Sometimes we just need to re-energize ourselves. A veces lo que tenemos que hacer es levantarnos otra vez y agarrar esa energía que teníamos cuando habíamos empezado un negocio y empezar otra vez de nuevo y ver que este año que viene vamos a tener más ventas. Nuestro negocio va a crecer como nunca. Pero nosotros todo empieza con nuestra actitud y nuestra pasión para lo que hacemos, ¿verdad? Para lo que hacemos. Mi negocio ahora, yo, como les he dicho, yo me retiré de la fotografía hace casi 20 años. Y desde entonces, lo único que he hecho es trabajar puro ajedrez. Y ya tengo 23 años haciendo el ajedrez y me va muy bien. Pero este último mes ha estado pensando, wow, quizás tengo que llevar el ajedrez a otro nivel. Mi ajedrez a otro nivel. Mis estudiantes a otro nivel. Y ahora estoy en eso. And I go. Y me siento como que estoy empezando otro negocio de nuevo. And it's like, y yo estoy pensando, wow, voy a tener mucho éxito. Estoy abriendo, tengo un nuevo enfoque, ¿verdad? El enfoque también es con los talk shows, ¿verdad? Voy a empezar otra nueva etapa, va a empezar otro año, ¿verdad? Y que no va a seguir haciendo lo mismo, tengo que cambiar. We need to evolve. Yo tengo una amiga en México que habla mucho de evolve, de evolución. Crecemos, cambiamos. Los humanos tenemos que cambiar de generarnos a convertirnos a mejores personas todo el tiempo, más y más y más. La generación tiene que mejorarse, ¿verdad? Y vamos a empezar a hablar un poco de eso. Yo y mi amiga vamos a tener un show especial. O sea, lo estoy anunciando ahorita de una vez. Pero a todo eso va. Everything's going there. Yeah. Ringing in the new year is a chance to bring new possibilities in our life. Exactamente, Héctor. La entrada del año es una oportunidad a traer nuevas posibilidades a nuestras vidas. Es verdad. No podemos entrar el año y quedarnos con la misma actitud, con la misma pasión o que no hay pasión. Tenemos que entrar con una esperanza, con un reconocimiento, una idea de que las cosas van a estar mejores al cruzar el 2023. So, guys, los 5 anillos. Quizás a ti no te tocó el anillo de promesa. Quizás a ti no te tocó el anillo de compromiso. Quizás a ti no te tocó el anillo de casamiento. Quizás a ti no te tocó el anillo de graduación de un colegio, de una universidad o el high school. Quizás a ti nunca te tocó y nunca te va a tocar el anillo de campeonato de mundial, ¿verdad? Hoy estamos en los mundiales. A ellos también les dan anillos, los campeones. Pero tú puedes tener tu propio anillo de tus victorias que vas a tener en el 2023. And so, como dice Héctor aquí, a new chapter in our passions or life or religions. Es verdad. Se va a abrir un nuevo capítulo para nuestras pasiones, nuestra vida y nuestra religión. O sea, la vida espiritual que llevas. Y eso es parte del balance. La vida espiritual es muy importante. Y un poco de onion rings, ¿verdad? Pero la vida espiritual es muy importante, es parte del balance. Lo que es la vida espiritual, lo que es la vida de el conocimiento, la vida de la salud, el ejercicio, ¿verdad? La vida de la amistad. Eso es muy importante. La vida tuya, no nomás. Porque mira, otra cosa que necesitas en tu vida es tu propio tiempo. You need me time. You need time for you to create, for you to read, for you to listen to music, for you to do the things you love to do, but just you. Too many times we go to sleep, we wake up, work. We come back home, eat, sleep, work. Go home, eat, sleep, wake up, go to work, and it's a cycle. It's a cycle. And we don't have time to develop friendships. We don't have time to spend time with our spouses. We don't have time to spend time with our children because we're so tired. Estamos muy cansados. Y tenemos que dividir nuestro tiempo. Tenemos que decir, ok, de aquí es trabajo. Ahora, en mi tiempo libre, tengo que dividir tiempo para la familia, tiempo para los niños, tiempo para la esposa, tiempo para el esposo, tiempo para mí, para que yo pueda tener balance en mi vida. Porque si no, nomás lo estamos haciendo viejos y no vamos a alcanzar la felicidad. Y aparte de eso, les robamos la felicidad a otros. So, hay que poner los pilas y trabajar en esto que se dice el balance de nuestras vidas para poder estar en buena forma para entrar al 2023. Y yo les digo y les deseo un próspero año nuevo, un tiempo de felicidad en esta temporada, que la gocen con sus familiares, que la gocen con sus amistades, que la gocen con sus niños, con sus esposos, esposas, que la gocen con tu novia, con tu novio, con tu pareja, que la goces con tus amistades, con tu comunidad, pero más que todo que lleves tú y tu familia a una bonita, feliz, bendecida 2023. Dice Raúl, that thought you said, balance, is a time to think, to be ready for what is coming. Yes. Oh, okay. Sí es verdad. El balance. This is about balance. A time to think, to get ready. Yes, it's true. That's true, Raúl. It's true. It's a time to get ready, but we're going to get ready if we find balance. Si tenemos balance en nuestros corazones, en nuestras vidas, vamos a encontrar la manera de dar gracias y prepararnos para movernos feliz al 2023. So, guys, con eso los dejo. Que la pasen bonito. Les deseo todo lo mejor. Los vemos mañana. Voy a tener a mi amiga Paulina. Va a venir a hablar de un proyecto que está haciendo con Fundición 33 Sueños. Y van a hacer un trabajo para que los niños que están órfanos en Bolivia, que se les pueda regalar un regalito. Y voy a tener toda la información y ella va a estar aquí mañana a las 8 de la noche para darnos todos los detalles, ¿verdad? Acuérdense que yo estoy en un show 3 veces a la semana. Este es el show de el lunes. Mañana tengo uno a las 8. El jueves uno a las 8:30. Adriana también es parte de este show. Ella nomás viene el puro martes. Ahorita está ella ocupada haciendo muchas cosas. Está escribiendo un libro y luego también va a correr para va a ser como commissioner de Argentina, de la área donde ella vive, y está muy ocupada. Es más, este fin de semana juega una junta importante y eso ya va a estar con nosotros mañana en la noche. Acuérdense, ustedes que les gusta el ajedrez, voy a estar con ustedes en un show el sábado. Yo tengo show de ajedrez. So, aquí los vemos el sábado, ¿verdad? Y pues, a ver, otra. ¡Hey! ¿Qué pasó, Remy? Qué bonito, mucho éxito para todos, sí, Remy. Y qué bonito, me gusta cuando tú lees tus libros, y me gustó mucho la blusa que traías hoy de los 4 reyes, de los 4 reyes, qué bonito. Dice Raúl, felicidades, sí, realmente, vengan mañana en la noche, aquí vamos a estar a las 8, y pueden ver el show con Paulina, Adriana y yo, y vamos a hablar de estos niños maravillosos. Y la idea es darles una bonita Navidad. So, guys, Merry Christmas. Yo sé que no viene, pero pues hay que empezar a decirnos con los saludos Merry Christmas. Mucho gusto de verte ahora, ¿verdad? Un abrazo, un besito y todo eso, ¿verdad? Hay que ser más amables, hay que ser más amables con la gente, ¿verdad? Gracias. Yeah. Definitely. Sí, yo cuando puedo te acompaño, y a ver cuando vienes a mi show, me gustaría tenerte en mi show para hablar de cualquier cosita, quizás nomás leer un libro como lo haces tú, o a ver qué estaría bueno. Y dice Hector, yes, go Cowboys. Hey, the Cowboys are doing good. The Cowboys are doing pretty good. They won, when was it, yesterday? Last night, right? Or no. Sunday night. They won Sunday night. And so, hey, they're looking good. So let's see what happens. Maybe we can get another Super Bowl ring in there. Well, not us because we're not the players, but hopefully the Cowboys can get a Super Bowl ring this year. I don't know. See what happens. And so we see you. So, guys, nos vemos. ¡Hey, Leticia! ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Feliz lunes. Besitos y abrazos. Y Leticia, los vemos el miércoles. A mí me toca a las 11:40, que el tiempo aquí en Texas sería la 1:40. Yo voy a hablar sobre el tema de actitud y pasión en el show de Leticia, el business show. Y so, los que estén, whoever's available, watch the business show on Wednesday. You can go to my profile page and pick up the link from there. I will be speaking about actitud y pasión, not the show, but actually about actitud y pasión, and it's going to be a great time. Dice Hector, I smell a championship ring. Yes, definitely. Sí, okay, claro, gracias. Después te hablo, Remy. So, guys, con mucho gusto los vemos, que les vaya bien y feliz tarde, feliz lunes, feliz noche, buenos días a los que se están levantando ahorita, alrededor del mundo. Mi amiga Victoria Christensen, yo sé que estás durmiendo y estás bien ocupado ahorita, ya estás en la cama. Muy buenas noches, que tengas felices sueños. Diana en Argentina, muchos saludos, te deseo, te mando un gran abrazo y que síguele dando. I am so proud of you, Adriana, you are doing awesome. You have totally become a totally different woman in 1 year, and I can't wait for the new things to come from you. Mi amiga, Claudia, que está escribiendo porque ella quiere tener un libro listo para antes del, yo creo que a la Navidad o por ahí. Y yo creo que lo va a lograr. Está bien ocupada, pobrecita. Todas las noches está escribe. Saludos también a Leticia y a María Romo, dos grandes amigas que tienen un show maravilloso. No se lo pierdan, apapáchame. And also María Romo y Leti, The Business Show. ¿Quién más está aquí? Sí, un gusto saludarte y bendiciones. Gracias, Rami. Y ¿quién más? ¿Quién me falta? Bueno, man, so many people. Chacasha en México. Saludos, Chacasha. Y mi amiga Cindy en México, que vamos a empezar un show nuevo. Cindy, saludos y un abrazo, mi amiga. Again, Hector, I hope you're feeling better and keep kicking, man. You're going to win. You're going to have victory in 2023, guys. Raulito, muchas gracias por estar aquí. Y a todos ustedes que estuvieron aquí, let me check the upstairs, a ver quién está ahí arriba. Hey, Brenda N. Ortiz, how's it going, Brenda? I haven't talked to you in a long time, man. Hope everything is doing good. Hope Anna and Anthony are doing awesome. I still remember them every once in a while. So Definitely when you come in the show, man, make some comments and all of that. We'll love to have you on. Silvia de Argentina, besitos y abrazos, síguele dando. Tú eres una mujer fabulosa y una campeona. Y también saludos, si me están viendo las viejitas de allá de Argentina, son un grupo de viejitas como de 80, 89 años a 70, que son señoritas que le están dando duro al estudio. Son señoras que tienen, a esa edad, están empezando a estudiar otra vez porque nunca estudiaron en la vida. Unas apenas están aprendiendo a leer y a escribir y todo eso. Y feliz Navidad para ellas. Amores, un gran abrazo para todos ustedes. Y feliz Navidad para todos. Bonita semana, bonito lunes. Y los vemos. Y dice Hector, thank you for all the good wishes, sir. God bless you and your family. Thank you, Hector. And with that, I will leave you. Ay, mira quién llegó aquí. Hey, gran saludo, mi amiga. Hey, de Chile. Oh, man, me miran de todas partes. Qué bueno. Hey, vamos a hablar. ¿Quién más llegó? Wow, felicidades para todos. Y sí, te aprecio. Hey, thank you. Bueno, ahora sí, ya me voy, porque si no, se enoja mi boss Erika de la O. So, bye. Adiós.
Gracias por acompañarnos en este stream. Y quiero recordarte que puedes vernos también a través de YouTube Latino Radio TV. La imagen que te atrapa. Latino Radio TV, la experiencia.